Hey guys, it's Googly again with another video, and this time I'm very excited. This is the SkyDragon for the OnePlus 6T, so stay tuned for that. So guys, the SkyDragon ROM has made its way to the 6T and I am happy about it. It is one of the best ROMs available for any device which the ROM is available for. I've been using that on my OnePlus 3 and I'm really happy with it. Let's see how it fares on the OnePlus 6T. So let's get started. First of all, again, OnePlus or the always on display is available, so you can see it is working. This is the lock screen. It does have a lot of lock screen customization. As you can see, I have disabled the bottom shortcuts and all that. This is a launcher with which it comes. I have tried it out. This is quick steps, so you do have gestures options and all that. Works out as you would expect, nothing special going on, but it is one of the better options available in terms of stock launchers. Let's go to the settings now. In the settings menu, in the about phone page, you will be able to see that it is OnePlus 6, so it is A6013. That is the version which I've been shown. SkyDragon Android version is 9, still using security patches from February because this is the version released on 27th of February. As of right now, on the 8th March, this is the version which is available, so I have been trying that out. Apart from that, everything is basically the same. SLN status is permissive if you are someone who uses that, or you need to keep that in mind. Before anything, this is a feature-rich ROM. There's gonna be a lot of things. Everything works. VLT is working. Just because of my location right now, the range is not there. But there is a VLT. There will be a VLT icon, and I have been using that. I didn't find anything which is not working. Of course, Fingerprint Scanner is not working. And also, one more thing from the forum is that the long pressed for launching torch is not working. So I will let you guys know when we get to the features. So let's get to the features now. First of all the features are inside the Dragon's Den option, so you will get there. First option is styling. In the styling option, animations can be customized. You have AOKP style animation options. List view animations can be customized. Quick setting animations can also be customized with the power menu animations and screen of animations also. Dashboard icon can be customized, which is the icons which is available in the settings menu. Font manager is available. You can customize on a lot of fonts. It doesn't have Oswald, which is my favorite one. I believe I have selected Samsung Sans or something like that, which is another one which I like. It does have Roboto Condense. A lot of things are available. This is the one which I'm using right now, so there is available options, so you can customize that as per your wish. It does have SkyDragon themes, which is Omni style theme engine, which I like a lot because it does have a lot of options, and also presets are available. I'm running on a custom theme setting, which light blue and pitch black. You can customize that. There are all of these custom colors or custom accents which you can customize. Also, primary color has dark blue, Omni, pitch black, plum, white. A lot of options are available. You can customize this to your heart's liking, and I really like this option, which is really cool to have. So I'll just run this thing for the time being and let you guys see what it is. The other options, in the buttons option, you do have volume rocker customization, playback control is available, and also volume key cursor control is available. Two of the features which I look forward to in any custom ROM. Volume panel can be on the left side, which I have enabled, and I have also enabled the ring and toggles, so you can have that panels at the same time, which does work out really well. Power menu options are available. You can enable whatever you want. It does have all of the options. It doesn't have the see-through mode, which I would have liked, but hey, it is what it is. Gesture options, you do have USB gestures for double tapping the power button to jump to camera, which does work. Swipe up on home button for the Google Now stuff is available if you are using the navigation bar, but I'm not using it. I'm using gesture navigation, and yes, there is gesture navigation options. You can customize that. It doesn't, the last tab option does not work. Screen of power torch, this is the one which is not working, which the developer has already mentioned, so keep that in mind. Swipe to screenshot is available, but again, every custom ROM has the issue where it will scroll the screen when you try to do the gestures. Lock screen options, you do have customization for power menu options, disable quick settings, hide bottom shortcuts. Lock screen shortcuts can be enabled or it can be customized also. Double tap to sleep. Lock screen charging info can be enabled. Fingerprint authentication is available if your fingerprint would have been working. Face auto unlock, scramble layout, quick unlock is available, which I really like. Fingerprint unlock is available for this one also. Media cover art can also be customized or enabled if you want it. In the miscellaneous option, you do have privacy guard, which is a great feature if you want to micromanage the privacy settings on each and every application. You do have that. Sensor block per package is available if you want to save a little bit of battery life. Wake lock and alarm blocker can be found from here, and you can customize that. Apart from that, wake up on charge, default USB configuration can be customized from here also. Apart from the developer option, of course you can customize it from the developer option. Scrolling cache can be enabled, disabled, force enabled, or force disabled. Snooze settings are available if you want to customize that. Navigation bar options are available. You can enable navigation bar, and you have smart bar and fling settings, and also you can customize all the stuff which is available in that one. Advanced, the height and landscape width can be customized, including the pulse, which is available. In the notification option, heads up display can be customized. You can disable that or put a timeout and a snooze timer if, for what you needed. Notification light settings are available, but as our phone does not have a notification light, doesn't really matter. Noisy notification if screen is on is also available. That means that if the screen is on, it will still give you a notification sound, which some people like, some people don't. I don't like it, so I'm gonna keep it disabled. In-call vibrations are available if you want that. Quick setting panel, you do have brightness slider on the bottom. QS photo warnings can be enabled or disabled. Vibrate on touch is available, and also you can enable the running service icon, which is available here. Now these are all the icons which are available in this one, so all of these are available. It does include high brightness mode, which is amazing. Caffeine is available. Battery saver, gaming mode is available. There are a lot of people who like that. Heads up display can also be enabled or disabled from here through the tile. Weather can be available. Apart from that, you do have column customization, column in landscape. All of this can be customized. Rows can be customized with that. And also the small quick bar columns can be customized. It can also be set to automatic if you want it. You can also disable the labels of it if you want a little bit more cleaner option. I'm not gonna do that. I like this options. The recent app options, it is using quick step. You can actually enable a USB recent application if you want that. By that you can enable clear all button and all that, but honestly, with quick step and the gesture to clear all by swiping down, I like that way better than AUSB options. In the status bar options, you do have status bar icon. You can customize that. You can also enable VOLG from here rather than any other option outside of this option. Brightness control by sliding across the status bar is available, which is pretty cool. Double tap to sleep on the status bar. Again, battery icon can be customized. It is available. You do have big circle, small circle, dotted circle. All of that is available. You can customize that. Personally, I like the circle with the inside battery percentage. You can enable or disable that as per your requirement. Bluetooth battery status can be enabled if you are using a Bluetooth headphone, which does support showing the battery life of the Bluetooth attachment. You can enable that on the status bar or also on the drop down menu with the Bluetooth option. You can also enable that, which should work really well. Clock and date options are available. You can customize that. Clock dates for the center style, right style, and also the left style is available, and also AM PM style can be customized. Date, style, and format can also be enabled. ADB notification, network traffic monitor is also available, which you can customize. Not the most full-fledged one as I saw in the CR Droid or even Havoc ROM, so it is available. It does work, and I like that. It is already in kilobytes per second, so I'm happy with that. Old mobile type style is available if you want the 2-in-1 option, where the H plus or LTE shows as part of the signal bar rather than having it separately. Saves quite a bit of screen real estate on the status bar. I like that. Show data disabled icon is available. If you are disabling data on the SIM card, it will show a cross. If you don't want that cross, you can just disable that. Hide notch is available. You can enable that, and it will show blacked out status bars. Weather options are available. It does use the open weather map or the style of available. This is OmniJaws, so you can use that. I have set it all, and it is working. It only has the open weather map as a provider. Icon picker is available, and you can actually download icon packs from Play Store and use it with this one. That is amazing. Status bar weather can be enabled if you want it. Lock screen weather can be enabled with the city name. That is something which I'm really happy with. So as you can see right now, it shows everything, and I'm really happy with that. Also, show temperature, you can disable that if you don't want to. Then the device features, you can enable device gestures. I personally don't use device gestures anymore, but it does have a lot of options here. For example, V, A, all of that is available, and it can be binded to any application. Ambient display options are available for hand wave, pocket mode, and pickup sensor, which you saw in the beginning of the video. Does work. Vibration slider is available, but I don't think it is working because I have set it for very low vibration, didn't work. It doesn't really reduce the vibration amount by any slot, so not really sure. Sliders are available, which is working. You do have all these options available. Personally, I'm really happy with the slot options which is available here. High brightness mode is available, which you can customize, and panel modes are available for all of this. You do have sRGB mode and also white color gamut. All of these options are available, which can work really well. And that much is it in the Dragon's Den options, where all the goodies are there. Apart from that, in the display options, you can see that it does have adaptive brightness. Night light is available, which is working, by the way, so that's really cool. Font size and display size can be customized. Ambient display options for the battery level can be enabled. It can show the battery level on the ambient display. If you don't want it, you can disable that. New notification ambient display trigger is available from here, and also always on is available for those who want that. And if you want a funny cutout, you can enable that from here. So in the security options, as I've already told you guys, it does have a face unlock or auto face unlock. You will need to enable that from smart lock. If you have enabled or flashed GApps greater than nano package, you will be able to get the smart unlock with face unlock, so you can do that. Digital well-being is also something which is available. You can customize that, and that is pretty much it in the extra settings on SkyDragon, which, well, it is a lot of settings for this phone. Compared to OxygenOS, it has a bunch of extra settings, and I like the full integration of it. It is really integrated, tightly knit together, and nothing feels out of place, and I'm really happy with that. Feature wise, it's great. It's really amazing. Now the battery life on this phone or on this ROM, it's actually pretty good. Right now it's showing 15 or 16% of active rain and 0 screen off time or idle rain. That's because I just restarted the device and ran another benchmark. I have to say that the battery life on this has been really good for me. I've been using this for about a day and a half now, and it's been working really well. It can rival the OxygenOS battery life all day long. I was getting about 8% to 9% of active rain, and also about 1% of idle rain, which is great. I like that. It is amazing. It is, as the developer has said, it is really optimized for this processor, and I really like that. And this is without closing a bunch of applications in the background, which OxygenOS is pretty much guilty of. Now the performance of the ROM. The performance of the ROM is right where you expect of it. The first time I ran the Antutu benchmark score, I got a score of about 175,000, which is pretty much low. The next time I ran it, it got about 195 or 194,000. I mean, in the subsequent runs, I've been getting almost 192. The initial score 175 is probably the reason the average is about 188,000. So yeah, that is pretty much it. But to be extremely honest, OxygenOS does give you a little bit more performance or a little bit bigger number. But again, OxygenOS, they have been known to cheat on that. But anyways, 292,000 or 295,000, 288,000 is not a bad score at all. It does work. If you are a PUBG warrior, you can do that. It will work pretty well. Now the stability of the ROM. The stability of the ROM is actually pretty good. The reason I say pretty good is that when you get this ROM first, when you install it first and start using it, when you go into the settings for the first time, the system UI restarts a bunch of times. That's something which I noticed. Whenever you go into Dragon's Den and click on status bar icons, it will just restart the system UI, and you will just have to re-enter your password and pin and just go back in. And yeah, that's just how it is. That is something which you need to keep in mind before you say that everything is crashing. It's not crashing, it's just the first time application of it. Don't panic because everything is crashing. It's not crashing. So that's one thing. One more thing which I do want to mention is that I am using Geo SIM. Geo is notoriously only available with VoLTE, or it only works on 4G networks. For some reason, when I first got this ROM, the Geo preferred network type was set to WCDMA only, which meant that I couldn't get a signal. Another thing which you might have to keep in mind when you're using this ROM. Stability wise, it is a great ROM. I can use this as a daily driver all day long without any issues, so pretty happy with that. Next is the camera. The camera is actually Omni Snap. It's actually available in OmniROM also. It's a decent enough camera. It does have a few modes available. It does work really well. So as you can see, this is the stock, the selfie camera, it works and I don't have much issues with that. One thing which I do have an issue with is that this camera settings, the settings on this camera was, for some reason the picture size default is at 8 megapixel. I didn't know that. So when I took a photograph, when I had to, it was not really good. So that's something there which I have found. You can customize that. It should work really well. This is with the new settings, it does work really well. So it's okay. You can still see a lot of grains here and there, and the details are still not as good as maybe something from Gcam. So that's something there. This is another photograph which I took. I was kind of disappointed with the overall quality of it, and then it turns out that it was taken in 8 megapixels. So as you can see, the line is not even fully visible here. The quality was pretty crappy, so keep in mind you need to check the settings before you click any photograph. Now the aesthetics of the ROM. The aesthetics of the ROM is great. I love this style of theming engine. The Omni theming engine is probably my favorite one available out of all the ones which are available. Of course you can use Substratum, which I don't even have to tell you guys anymore because that is still an awesome alternative to theme your entire phone, even if you're on an OxygenOS ROM. It is customizable, and in this one you can customize the notifications separately if you want to. It has all of these colors. Primary colors actually are a lot more than the ones available in CRDroid or Havoc ROM, so it's great. I love the theming engine in this one. It just works really well. Now the overall experience of the ROM. This is where I would say that if the fingerprint scanner was not of importance to me, which it is. I really want the fingerprint scanner to be working on my daily driver, but if it wasn't, this would be my daily driver, no questions about it. The battery life is amazing. It is as good as OxygenOS, even if not better. The performance is stellar. I have been really happy with it without all the OxygenOS crap which is going on in the background, which throttles every application which is on the background, which is really irritating on the long run. I know there are workarounds for it, but that shouldn't be there. Without all of that shenanigans, this works and I'm really happy with that. The overall experience is that much better in my opinion. Everything works, everything is really dainty. I'm just happy with this one. Of course, fingerprint scanner does not work. That is the only reason I'm not using this as my daily driver. I will be going back to OxygenOS. Let me show you guys the boot animation, which is pretty damn cool. Here is the boot animation for SkyDragon, which I mean, it's nothing special, honestly. It's just it is what it is. It may be quite expressive. I'm not a huge fan of it, so if this is my daily driver, I'll just change it to the Watchdog boot animation, which I love, by the way. So yeah, that's how it is. So guys, there you have it. That is the SkyDragon ROM for the OnePlus 6T. It's amazing. It works. Probably soon gonna be my daily driver as soon as fingerprint scanner gets fixed or there is a workaround for it. As of now, how I've been using is that I am using my watch as a trusted device, so whenever I'm using the phone or whenever this is connected, I don't have to use the pin code. I mean, it works. The face unlock, it works, but face unlock doesn't work in dark scenes, so that is the only issue I'm having. These are caveats which you will have to face when you're dealing with a custom ROM on a device which doesn't have the sources out yet. Yeah, I guess that should be it about the ROM then. In conclusion, great ROM. Awesome package, it just works. Great daily driver if you don't miss the fingerprint scanners. I guess how much is about the ROM then. Hope you guys like the video. Please share, subscribe and like the video if you found it useful. See you guys next time. Bye.